VStack and check the initializer. Inside the initializer there are alignment. We told that alignment.center is a default, and there are spacing which is null by default, and it's taking from us the content. Okay, perfect. Let's go back. Okay, so we already created the stack, and we just used the alignment to be dot leading. That's why now we already reached for that alignment here. It will be from the left hand side. Okay, perfect. Let's go next. We will need to add another text view to the right of the location. Okay, perfect. This will be embedded in HStack. Okay, so we have now VStack, and this one will be inserted inside HStack. So what exactly we need to do, as we did before here, that we will click on Control click and we will embed in HStack. Okay, so now this second text will be inside HStack. Okay, and let's go next. Here what he did try to do is to add another text. We need to add it, we can add it by clicking on a library, and we can check text here or drag and drop it here. It will add another text, or we can write it right like this one. Okay, and remove the spacer here. So this one will add California. Okay, perfect. And we already talked also the modifier here, which is we can control all, edit, and to align structure and realign. So we can re-intent for the whole structure. Okay, and we can go back here for the tutorial. Okay, so we did a change for font type here. Let's go next. What he did here, he just add a spacer between the two texts. Okay, so we want to add a space between these two texts. So what he did, he just add a spacer. Honestly, I didn't know what is a spacer is, so it's a structure. Okay, perfect. Just structure. Okay, we want to know if we can give it more a minimum length. Okay, but we didn't need to give it anything now, so let's just keep it as MPT initializer for a spacer. What we can see here, okay, he just did add for the spacer between the two texts. Okay, perfect. Let's go next and check what's going on. Okay, so he did use for a modifier which is called padding modifier to give some sort like space around the outer edges. Okay, so let's try to also use the padding modifier. It doesn't give it specific space. Okay, we can give it specific number. Let's check the initializer. Okay, so we can give it length, a specific length, for example 16. Okay, to have here 16 from right and left. Or let's try 32. Okay, so here there are some sort like too much space, so let's return for 16 again. Okay, it's based on the system design that you have inside your application. But also I think we didn't need to add it. We can use the default spacing. Let me check here. What is default length? It's nil. Okay, I think it's just like here he trying to say that we need to add some sort like 10 points, so he did try to add 10 points. And yeah, so we can see that we can add a padding for any view, but because we want to add the padding here for the whole view, so we did it on the VStack, not only for the text. Okay, great. Let's go on. Okay, perfect. I think now we already did complete for the UI that we want, which is the title and the details for this location. Okay, perfect. Let's go next. I think we now want to create a custom image view. Okay, how it will look like? What I can see here is that we need to create image, and this will be clipped by circle image, and it will take border. Okay, with the name and the location view all set. Next step is to add an image for this landmark. Instead of adding more code in this file, you will create a custom view. Okay, great. That will apply mask, border, and drop shadow to the image. Okay, great. So we will create that in a custom view. That will be great. Okay. Start by adding an image project asset. Okay. So what he did here, he will try to add the image. He did select for at 2x.jpg and will add it for the asset. I think we can use any built-in image. Next, you will create a new file, SwiftUI, for your custom image view. So how we will create that? We will try to create new custom file here. So we will go for file, new, and we will choose file from template. So we will select SwiftUI view and we will create next. So circle image.swift, the file name will be this name. So we will create next, and yeah, so we have now another view, circle image, and this view will be like that. Okay, let's see. So now we can choose the file from file template, which is SwiftUI, and we can give it the name, which is circle image. Okay, let's go next. Okay, he's starting by adding the image, but I didn't know how he did add here. Replace, he did replace for the text view to be image using image initializer, passing it the name. Okay, perfect. So let's go and do same thing. We did replace for image, and I think we can use something else. Let's try to named. Okay, system named, and because we didn't have image, so I think we need to try to use image. What we can do here is to download the project files, and let's take the image from the resource here. Yeah, this one. Let's go for our assets here, and create new image. and take it, copy paste here. It's called image, so let's take the image name and go for the view here, and no need now to use any system name. We can just try to write the name for the image that we did import for it. And yeah, let's go back for the project info. Okay, perfect. So here what we can do is just to add the image, and here we did mention for the name of this image. Honestly, here he just told for us to create new image asset, and we did that. So and we added it for this one. Okay, perfect. Let's go on for this image, and now let's check the project. Yeah, so this is the project. So now what we can see here is just we need to see the image here is same like this UI. Okay, perfect. So what we did is just to mention image and add the image name, or we can take it from here, image, and we can drag and drop it here. Okay, but no need for that now. Okay, don't forget to add the preview for this custom circle image, okay, or for any custom view. I'm highly recommending to don't forget about the preview. It will be more easy for understanding when the project is too much big and there are too much component on it. Okay, great. Let's go next. He did some sort like shape for the image by adding a clip for the image. So here what we can do is just clip the shape to p dot circle. Okay, perfect. So now it's in a shape of circle for the image, and yeah, what next? It's modifier. Okay, don't forget that we are trying to add modifier. So by the end of the day, this function will return for us an image. Let's check what I'm trying to say here. It will return for us another view. Okay, perfect. So as I told before, it's some sort like a stack. So by the end of the day, will give us only one view. That's great. So let's add another modifier here, which is overlay, and we'll add lens also, and this overlay will take from us other it will be view like. Let's take it, copy, and go for the code and check what's going on. So here this overlay is function which will return for us another view, but this function is taking from us another view. So what is the other view is like circle view with empty from inside. It will show for us the image, and it will give us a border which will be like gray color, and the lens width here will be 4. So if we did increase for lens to p8, let's try it, you will see it's clear here that the border for this color is too much obvious now. Let's go next and check what next here. Okay, perfect. And we can add also shadow for the image. So let's take it and with radius 7. So let's add another modifier here. So it will be shadow here. It's clear for me that the shadow here is now available on the preview. But I think there are something different here, because there are some sort like white, yeah, so he did a change for the overlay to be white. So let's change the color here and go back. Okay, that's it. So we just now created another custom view inside our, so now we have, how many view now we have? We have the main view, which is the title and the details information, and we have a circle view which we already just created here. We need to use SwiftUI view from other framework. Okay, he will go to use SwiftUI view from other framework, but for me I just want to add this circle image. Okay, so to show for you how we can use a custom view inside other view. So this is what I did now. I just did call for, or some sort like when you calling the view, so just you need to call the view, and by this way you will create instant from this view. So this is how it will be custom view, so we can create it in multiple places, and this is to show for you how we can use a custom view. So what we did is just to create another view, and we did write for the view here what we want, and we can reuse it in any other places as a reusable and custom view. Okay, and of course the UI is just in one place. Okay, perfect. So let's remove the custom view from here. We have now just only one. Okay, now he starts speaking about other section, which is how we can use SwiftUI view from other framework. Okay, other framework, what we will use is MapKit. Okay, I think he also will create another custom view with the same way, file new, and he will choose SwiftUI view. Let's go next. Okay, let's do same thing here, file new, and oh sorry, we didn't need for this one. We can just move to trash. Okay, move to trash, it will be remove it from a folder, but if you did remove for the reference, it will keep it inside your project files. For me here, we will choose file from template, and we will go to choose SwiftUI view. Okay, let's go next. What is the name for the view? We will call it map view. Okay, and we will go create map view, and here what we will did import, we will, of course, for everything we need to import SwiftUI, but for this specific custom view we will import MapKit to use a MapKit from this view controller, from this view. Okay, there are text here. What in step 2 here he told for us to just import MapKit and the SwiftUI. To have access for both SwiftUI inside this file. Okay, perfect. Here what he did, okay, he did computed property to hold the region information for the map. Okay, it's just using coordinates for a specific location and give it a lat and long. Okay, so we can take it as a property. It's a private property, so we can give it same coordinates for us. and we can go for step number 4, which is to just call the map view and give it the region with this way, and we can command S to see the map kit here. It's too much easy and by using a map kit, because it's already helping us by giving a map structure. We can go also inside the map to know more about it. Okay, so what we can see here, we can see the initializer for this map structure, and it's conforming for view protocol, and where the content is view. Okay, perfect. So now we already created by too much easy and fast way the map. Okay, great. Let's go next. We are already in live mode here, so that's great. Okay, so the time for compose the whole views together, how we will compose that. Okay, we can do that without reading any more information, because what he did here is just to add map view, and he did add for a circle. We already did add for circle view, but now we will try to add the map view here. So let's go for content view, and we will try to add map view here. Okay, so here is a map, and here is the image, and here is the title and details information. Okay, let's go here and check padding. That's our okay, he start giving for the frame height. Of course, we need to keep any constants in our application based on your system design. Okay, perfect. But just we now for the demo we are using this static number. Okay, so here we are using frame heights 300. Okay, let's go next. And he did add, I think we did it outside the view hierarchy, view structure. So let's keep it inside the view vertical stack here. And by the end of the day, he gave the image padding, and he did try to change y-axis for the image. So let's do same thing here. From button to p minus 130. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's check here what we missed, because there are some changes. So let's try to align again. We did add for the image, and the frame height is 300, and we did create for the image, and we gave the padding here. We can add some spacing to separate between the views to be more clear. Okay, and there are padding on the top of all of them. I think the image itself has some sort like some changes. Let's check that later. Okay, so let's go back for the image and check what we missed here. there are another VStack we already did insert for the image view and circle view inside the same stack, but there are another stacks that we need to add here. Honestly, let me check where exactly. I think we need to take this to view and extract it from the first view here. So we need to add a map view and a circle view inside the first VStack, and after that we will add the text information here and the padding. So first one will align be in the center by default. That's why the image inside the is default in the middle here. Okay, perfect. Let's we didn't need to run because everything is live now. And yeah, let's control all and try to edit and destruct our information, or we can use command line. Okay, perfect. Let's go on with the tutorial here. I think we reach for the same state, but we need to add a spacer by the end of the second stack to give us some sort like pushing up for the all views. Let's command S. Same like when we adding the spacing here. Yeah, so now it's same like this design. So that's a great. If you want to some sort like push anything, so you need to give it space from down or in the center. Okay, so there are add a divider and some additional description text for landmark. Okay, so he did add here inside the second VStack here. He did add for divider and for other two text. It's based on what exactly the UI that you want to create, but I want to confirm here that he did add for them here. So divider here will be Control All and Command Shift I. I'm not sure why it's not working here, but let me do it with code. Okay, so it's now there are divider here, you can see it here, and yeah, it did some changes also for the font by adding HStack. Okay, so let's add the same font type for our HStack here. Yeah, and now we can check our understanding for the code. When creating a custom view, where do you declare the view layout? Inside what? So you can go on with this information and try your understanding for the code. That's it. Thank you.